Henry Muck is also a great addition this season. As a millennial who briefly was at Oxford, I met like people like that who are tops, but they think they're like well-meaning or have you. Can you talk about the inspiration behind him?
Inspiration was we wanted to write a tech CEO, but not make him feel like a retread of Elizabeth Holmes and Adam Newman and all these guys. Like we wanted to write about a specifically British thing, which was a kind of a hyper education, a level of privilege, which begets a level of expectation. The idea that, like, you know, there's a line in episode 2 about how life feels like one long MBA course, and people like Henry can go through their whole lives failing upwards, that they all of their upside is down to them, and all of their downside is basically capped by blame on other people. Like sometimes if you summarize that character in 2 lines, it can feel like a bit of a 2-dimensional stereotype, and then you know you cast the person and the writing changes after the casting because we're obviously honing the character and rewriting and writing further episodes. And Kit came to the you know, he was a fan of the show that Henry pre-existed in. We had a great meeting with him. And then, you know, the truth about Kit is, like, he's world famous. Like, we knew Jon Snow. Everyone knows Jon Snow. He's great in that show. I love, you know, me and Mickey are very proud of how valenced and like comic and human his performance is in industry. Like, I don't think people, I mean, he says this himself, so I'm not speaking for him, but people had no idea that he had that kind of comic lightness to him because he wouldn't, you know, 10 Years of Thrones, he wasn't allowed to make a joke, which is something he told us. And we're just, you know, we're super, you know, it's an ensemble show ultimately. And Kit is a superstar, world famous, you know, everyone recognizes his face. But what was gratifying to us was that he could just slot in, very egoless guy, came in, made the character his own, just a very smart and humble guy, and we were very lucky to have him.